Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website right here called Lootup. Okay, so perhaps you saw Lootup on social media, maybe one of your friends shared it to you, and you're wondering, can you really make money with this website? Right? Can you earn rewards? Can you earn a full-time income? Can you get $5 just for signing up, just for doing simple tasks every single day? Now let's take a look at Lootup and let's find out how much money can you really make. What do you have to do every single day? And the big question is this worth your time, or is there something else that can make you a lot more income? All right, now at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 every single month minimum, 100% from home, just go ahead and click the link below and I will send you that strategy straight to your email if you would like. Okay, now I've reviewed hundreds of these types of websites. Lootup is basically what's called a GPT website, get paid to click, and they've got a few different tasks that you can basically take part in that will allow you to make that money, right? It's about, before we go through the tasks, please understand first of all that this is a global website, which is very cool. All right, so you can pretty much access it from anywhere in the world, which is awesome. They've been around for a long time. They've upgraded their platform, and they are, I would say, one of the best paying GPT websites out there. For the most part, GPT websites don't pay that much money, but these guys pay a little bit more. So if you're going to be on a GPT website and you're going to spend a few hours here, then this is probably the one that you should be spending time on, okay? Now, there are a few ways that you can make money, okay? First of all, you can fill out surveys. Surveys is a very common way to make money online, but we'll talk about each of them individually and how much money you can make. You can't make that much money from surveys, but the nice thing about Lootup is if you're in the right country, you can get access to quite a lot of surveys, all right? Another thing is downloading what's called offers. Okay, we'll talk about that later as well. They've got all these little bonus things like, spin the wheel daily, there's cash back, you can play games, you can watch videos, they have monthly contests, things like that, all right? And so there are a few different ways that you can make money on Lootup, which is pretty cool, okay? In terms of withdrawal, you can withdraw your money through PayPal, Bitcoin, so a bit of crypto, PayPal, which is great because that means that you can get your money directly, and they've got different types of gift cards as well. So whether that's Google Play, Amazon, Walmart, as an example, right? And the threshold for you to withdraw is only $1. So you don't need to make that much money in order for you to first withdraw your money, which I think is really, really good. Now the big question is, excuse me, is how much money can you really make from a website like Lootup? Well, let's go through some of these strategies and the different ways you can make money to have a real look, okay? So paid surveys usually pays between 50 cents and $2 per survey, but on Lootup, on average, they pay roughly about 50 cents per survey, okay? The surveys run usually about 500 points on Lootup. Now, 1,000 points is equal to $1 on Lootup, so that you know the translation of how many points you need in order to make $1, and most surveys will pay out roughly about 500 points. The length of time it takes to fill out the survey is between 6 minutes and 15 minutes, okay? So it's not that much time, and it's not bad. You can really make 50 cents per survey, and depending on what country you live in, because they're going to ask you for all your details, some information on you, where you live in the world, that kind of thing, you will get access to either very little or quite a decent amount of surveys, okay? So there are some countries where Lootup is there, but they just don't have as much a stock or supply of surveys for that particular country, because it does depend on where you live. Then in some countries you'll have very little, sometimes nothing at all. In other countries like the US and Canada, you might get access to a bit more surveys that you can fill out, okay? So it just depends on your luck. Another way that you can make money is to download what's called offers, okay? So offers can be all sorts of different things. It could be like a gaming offer, where you download that game, and then in order for you to get the points, you have to reach like level 20 or level 50 depending on what kind of game you play. Some of them could be like a credit card offer where you have to do different things. You have to put down your own credit card in order for you to get some points from this credit card. There might be some sort of gym offer or app offer where you have to download the app and then share it with like 50 friends before they give you a certain amount of points. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with the offers, but the cool thing is with offers, you earn on average about 400 points. So that's about 40 cents per offer that you download, and you actually take the time to complete everything that offer wants you to do, okay? Now, unfortunately, that can take a bit of time. Sometimes that can take weeks, sometimes it could take an hour, sometimes it can take 10 minutes. It just depends on the offer. So some offers will take a long time, other offers may not take that long. It just depends on the offer, okay? Now with the videos, they use Hideout TV. Hideout TV is a very popular platform for you to watch videos. They show you ads and that's how they make money. Don't expect to make a lot of money this way. I mean, we're talking about a tenth of a cent for watching one video basically. All right, one video could take you about 5 minutes long. You're making a tenth of a cent. So in order for you to make 1 cent, you have to watch 10 videos. So think about how much time that takes, right? It's a long time. So yes, you can make money watching videos, but you literally have to watch them 24 hours a day, 365 days, a year, in order for you to really make a decent amount of money. You're really not going to make money watching videos, so I would really just not waste your time doing that. But you can also earn a little bit of cash back through their cashback app. You can take part in their free giveaways, their monthly and weekly contests. You can spin the wheel daily to earn a little bit of extra points. Okay, so what is the conclusion with Lootup? Okay, now I have reviewed a lot of GPT websites. For the most part, most GPT websites will only allow you to earn $1 to $2 a day. That's if you're spending 2 to 3 hours a day on the website. Okay, now with Lootup, if you're in the right country, you could earn a little bit more than that. You can earn maybe $5 to $10 a day if you're in the right country. Okay, if you're in a country where you don't have access to as many offers or surveys, you're not going to make that much money. You're still going to make roughly about $1 to $2 per day. Now, if you're in a country where $1 to $2 a day is life-changing, then a website like Lootup is a great place to go to because it's free. They've got a lot of offers. They're very reliable. The reviews have been great, and you can withdraw your money just on $1. You don't need that much money. You don't need to earn that much money before you can withdraw your money, and they can pay you through PayPal, which is great. If you don't have a PayPal account, just go to paypal.com and create a free PayPal account, okay? Now, if you live in a country where you have access to tons of surveys and tons of offers, then you can make a little bit more money, right? $5, $10 a day, that's pretty decent, okay? But please understand that you're still trading your time for money. You're still putting in a lot of hours into this website to really earn that $5 to $10, right? And even though that's good, I mean, let's just say you're making $10 a day, that's only about $300 a month. $300 a month is not bad, but really, I mean, if you're spending 2 to 3 hours a day, you should be earning hundreds of dollars online, not or per day online, not $300 a month. Does that make sense, right? So it's a decent amount of money, $10 times 30. Am I doing my math correctly? Yes. That's $300, right? But again, if you're spending 3 hours a day on a website, you should be earning $300 a day, not $300 a month, right? But again, $300 a month can be life-changing income for some people in some countries. So it just depends on who you are and where you live. Definitely one of the best paying GPT websites out there, but I still think that if you have 3 or 4 or 5 hours to spend online, there are much better ways for you to earn, okay? But the way it is, this is the way the GPT websites are. This is a legit site. It's free. It pays out. One of the best paying out there. Very reliable. You can look at the ratings. I mean, if you go to Trustpilot, it's got some high scores right there. So you can check lootup.me if you want to go through a GPT style website and fill out some surveys, complete some offers, play some games, do some free giveaways. You can check them out, okay? But if you're watching this video right now and you're like, Aaron, this sounds great and I want to make money online, but the idea of spending 2 to 3 hours a day on your computer, filling out surveys, completing offers and watching videos and only making, between $1 and maybe $5 a day, maybe that doesn't sound that attractive to you because it's not that attractive, honestly. That's very little money. I mean, for 3 hours a day, there's no leverage here. You're creating zero leverage. And the reason why that is because, the GPT style websites, this is all they can offer you because it's free. I mean, what can you expect, right? But if you do have that time, maybe you want to create a full-time income or maybe a side income where you're making thousands a month, not, a couple of $100, right? And if you want to do that, I still have, I've been online for over a decade and I've seen all sorts of different ways to make money. I've tried, I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars of my own money. Still till today, there's one strategy where it's my favorite way to get to your first 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month and then repeat that every single month. And if you want to learn how to do that, directly from your computer. You don't ever have to leave your house. You don't have to ship products or anything like that. It's 100% digital. Go ahead and click the link below and I'll send you that strategy for free to your email, and you can check that out if you want. All right. I hope you enjoyed this review of Lootup, and I hope to see you on another review. Take care.